all cleaned up. And all I can say is, wow. This is the first ever that I know of. Look at that. This is the first ever European pastel or pastel harlequin junglesque that I've ever heard of. I know recently there was some harlequin arabesque. I mean, look at that snake. You can't even see the pink on her. And she is a European pastel harlequin junglesque. And wow, I got about 4 or 5 of them. And they all have a jungle influence. And that one is just a badass harlequin jungle. I got a couple. There's another harlequin jungle right there. And just a harlequin right there. And one more harlequin jungle, but I'm leaning towards harlequin. And then look at this girl's pattern, or guy's pattern. Another harlequin jungle. Arabesque, that's also pastel too. That's a European. I mean, these things are just loaded with pink. That one right there I'm keeping. And there's about 4 or 5 of them. Well, to be honest with you, there's most of the litter that I already have in trouble thinking about letting go. So yeah, look at her. And they got Mama's very nice arabesque pattern on their head. Let's see, this one right here, no doubt, is a harlequin jungle right here. So, but yeah, there's another harlequin jungle arabesque right there, pastel too, and another one right there. And that one, I believe it's just a pastel harlequin, which is a European pastel harlequin arabesque. But yeah, this is them. There's 12 of them, and that is exactly what I had figured. But I also figured that let me just look at that girl. Wow. Her pink is just so I know the mom's color was gonna drag onto some of these babies. But yeah, I'm hoping she's I don't know if I'd rather him or her be a girl or boy. But yeah, I mean, look at that pattern. I mean, these things are just insane. And there's more. Out of 12 baby, there's probably about 8 arabesque. Look at this boy or girl. She's the first one that I put out here. She's the first one that caught my eye. And I like how the harlequin jungle has dominated the arabesque. A lot more pronounced than normal. You see some junglesque that you can't actually tell that the jungle's there. For the most part you can, but it's more of a coloration difference that you could tell that as you can see her pastel, I don't know if it's coming out, but look at her jungle harlequin tail right there. With the arabesque pattern. And this girl is just loaded with color. This is European pastel harlequin. And look at that one's pattern, how it drags in right there. It has a stripe right there. And then a very nice harlequin junglesque. Harlequin jungle right there. And the pops is, and that's another thing. I was expecting some hypo Montley-besque. I knew I put the other male in there too. But yeah, I was expecting some hypo arabesque. Excuse me, pastel arabesque head sharp, and of course hypo arabesque. Look at that girl, man, or boy. That snake is insane. It's just a nice harlequin that will color up amazingly. And this harlequin jungle is just clean. But yeah, man, this boy or girl don't want to stay in their cage. I just got him out right now and clean him off a little bit. And yeah, I was not expecting this. Just woke up, could smell the babies in the air. I went straight to the cage. I just blocked off all her windows, and look at that one's pattern right there. I'm gonna be getting some pictures later, but you can see these both are these three are harlequin jungle besque in there, but you can see the jungle and the harlequin just dominated the arabesque, which was what I was really hoping for. Just look at the colors. And these are newborns. Look at that. But yeah, I was expecting. I woke up and I smelt it in the air. And Mom was a little hissy, but I got her out, and there's just another jungle. Look at that pattern right there. I don't know if I've ever seen nicer jungle besque. Then you add in the pastel, the European pastel, and harlequin. And wow, I can't even wait to see what these guys will look after shed, after their first feed. And after as a yearling, or after 2 years, wow. Once the harlequin kicks in, and that pastel and the jungle and the arabesque, yeah. Wow, I still can't get over these guys. So, look at that one. The jungle and the harlequin really influenced the arabesque very nicely, as good as I could hope. And that's just a clean old arabesque right there. That is almost identical to Mom. I don't know if Mom was that colorful as a baby, because she is just loaded. But yeah, look at her, man. That thing is insane. That is definitely the jewel of the litter right there. But she's not alone, because there are others not far behind her or him. But pattern, color, look to her. She has those jungle eyes. Then you got a nice harlequin right there. But yeah, look at that tail. None of them have tried to bite me yet. A couple of seemed like they were a little, defensive and whatnot, which is to be expected. But wow. I just can't get over these guys and girls. Look at I hope you could see some of the pastel color influence on these guys. They are just drenched in color. And you got this girl, this boy girl, that is just bad too. Harlequin jungle. And you can see a little bit of pastel on her. So I'm hoping she picked it up too. I just noticed this one actually, I don't know if you can see it, has actually like a white tip on her tail, on her tongue. It's kind of weird, never seen that. I know jungle, they have that pink. And look at that. Look at that head. But yeah, this is M. It is 123 days post-ovulation. And I don't know if I've seen any better jungle besque added with the harlequin. So I mean, these are got about 5 or 6 of them. European pastel harlequin jungle besque. I mean, that are just insane. And then the harlequin jungles, and then the harlequin arabesque, the harlequin right here. The pastel harlequin is just insane as well. She's probably going to turn out better than Mom because she's got harlequin in her as well. And this guy is a looker too. So another harlequin right there. And so I got 2 harlequins and a couple. I got 3 jungles, 3 harlequin jungles with no arabesque in them. And then another harlequin jungle. Arabesque right there. I'm not sure if it has jungle. It sure looks like it, but I'm not 100% like the others. But yeah, I mean, just look at these guys. And this boy and girl is just going everywhere. Look at that pattern. Wow. And then she has a nice harlequin jungle. That jungle tail. Look at that. I mean, I don't know if it gets any better than that. And you can see the color on her already. Wow. Yeah. If I sound excited, that's because I am. These guys are, I mean, look at that thing. I mean, this is a pleasant surprise. When you're expecting the Monley Gene to be in there and no jungle and harlequin. But I proved out my harlequin jungle boy as a proven breeder now. So happy about that because I got plans for him next year, and now I know he can get the job done. And these guys, I mean, wow. You know, with this light, I can't really pick up their color. You could just get the pattern. I mean, look at that. I mean, have you seen a better, let alone jungle besque? Forget about adding harlequin and pastel and crazy colored pastel. I may add to. Look at this boy or girl. So that's all of them right there, all 12 of them. I know I got about 6 jungle harlequins, and which is kind of odd because she only had 12, but there's about 7 or 8. Well, 7 arabesque and 5 non-arabesque. 2 are harlequins and 3 are pastel harlequin jungles like Dad. Well, Dad don't have the pastel in him, but he's a harlequin jungle. That's just a clean harlequin jungle right there. And that girl has almost a full stripe. And this snake does not stop moving, man. I always see one in there, just one baby going bananas and won't stop moving. Inquisitive. Look at that head from that girl. Look at that. And keep in mind that just came out of Mama. Wow. So yeah, I will be getting more pictures up, and most of this litter is going to be up for sale. I'm probably going to hold back one or two. I know that one is mine, and that one will probably be on the market. And so we're all of them. I'm keeping that one. I just love the arabesque and the harlequin jungle tail right there. And the reason I say harlequin, well, harlequin jungle is because you could really see the harlequin in these guys. The dad is a stud harlequin jungle. He has a big tail stripe. A lot of harlequins usually have that. As you can see, that's just harlequin jungle right there, but no long tail stripe like that one. And she has the size of a jungle. Look at that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna keep back her, and this girl is not going nowhere. If she wanted to go somewhere else, I'm sorry for her, because she is not going nowhere. Or him. I don't care if it's a boy or girl staying. And this one, look at this one. I mean, I'm not even paying attention to this one. This one is just amazing himself. Pastel. I mean, look at the peaks on it. Crazy litter, man. Wow. So yeah, I will be taking pictures and keep you guys updated. And that is all of them right there, except for that guy over there. But this is all 12 of them. The 2014 pastel, European pastel harlequin jungle best litter. Thanks for looking, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment, or if you're interested in these guys after they have their meals and sheds and whatnot and they're ready to go, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking plenty of pictures. Look at this guy. Can't get over him or her. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks.